back to my channel, and if it's your first time here, what's good, what's up? Make sure you hit that subscribe button because I am here. So we're back again on another Tuesday. It's Tuesday. It's my favorite day of the week. By the way, happy International Women's Day. Honestly, this whole month is dedicated to women's, and I love that because yeah, whoop, whoop, lady power. So happy that day, even though it's past, but this whole month, like I said, is dedicated to women. So it's Women's Month. Happy month. But anyways, back again on a Tuesday. I am going to do my makeup today, and as you guys can see from the title, I'm going to do some confessions. So this is going to be pretty cool for me because I'm going to confess some stuff to you guys and to myself because I'm like in denial sometimes. So let's just get straight into it. I'm about to go to work, so I'm about to just do a very light beat, and I need to like use the mirror, but I'm also going to be like trying to be in the camera, so I'm going to be like both. Okay, so my confession number one is I like music. Well, I love music, but I love singing, and I don't like just doing like normal singing. Like I love to like sing like theater music, and it's like, okay, y'all ignore me and my little pencil because I'm gonna like look over here. But it's like, honestly, I have a thing for like theater, and back then, or like back in the day, I don't know about like now, but like it used to be like really just like, oh, you're a theater geek or whatever, like you listen to theater music, and it might still kind of be like that a little, but definitely more people like after like Hamilton came out and stuff like that. And by the way, I freaking love Hamilton so much. Like I could sing every song from there all the time. And it's just like people really didn't really normalize it, but I mean, I don't really care. I'm not gonna go around everywhere though, like just singing songs, but those are my favorite songs to sing. Like honestly, I love it. I just want to be like belting and everything, and I just love beautiful voices. That's just one thing I really enjoy. So honestly, like this past year, I have literally been single for like a year, guys. Like single Billy Bob. I was trying to zoom in, but I can't. But single, I'm single. So it's like been a hard year, honestly, and not because of the fact, but like just because last year, okay, like 2020 was like definitely a hard year for me. I hated 2020, and I went through like a lot of traumatizing experiences. So it's just like, oh my god. And then being single, it's just like I got so lonely. At one point I was like super lonely, so I'm like, what am I gonna do? And then it's like I started to go through my DMs. So I'm like, let me just go through my DMs and let me like reply to people. So that definitely was a mistake on my part because it made me look so bad. Like I'm replying to people from like ages ago, like literally like months ago. Like somebody like would hit me up when they're like not even drafted yet, and then be drafted signed. So it made me look really bad that I'm like, oh hey, just stopping in here, like what you doing? And I'm just like, what are you doing, girl? Like what are you doing? Like single life cannot be that bad. So like it was just rough for me because honestly, like this is when I really noticed like we're not gonna do this anymore. But basically this one boy, I didn't be up in my DM or whatever, and he's just like trying to holler at me or whatever, and then I'm like, it's literally like 98 weeks later though, because I used to never check my DMs. Now if like you DM me, I'm more like I'll check it or something, but it's because like I be bored, okay? I be so bored. So I'm like, that's why. But like before I did not like check nothing. I didn't care about none of that stuff. So I'm like literally not on it. And it was like 98 weeks, and I finally like texted back like, oh hey. It's so funny to like laugh at it now, but like in the moment I'm like, why would I have did that? But I'm like, oh hey, like just saw that like you had hit me up, like what's good type stuff. And I'm like literally getting ignored, so I'm like, oh my god, what a mistake. But you know, it's like so funny though, because now I'm like laughing at it because I'm like, dang, you was really at a low point, sis. Like you really just like got at a low point. But it's like now I'm finally like accepting it. Like I'm just fine. Like I'll vibe alone if I have to, whatever.
Because I swear nobody wants you until you're taken.
I am like not like the type to like hate somebody or like any of that. Like I don't do none of that. I don't hate people. I don't Like, I really believe that. Like, I don't have the energy to do that. Like, you're giving somebody your energy when you hate them or stuff like that. So I'm just like, no, that's not for me. But one thing, I do hold grudges, and I hate that. Like, I hate it. But especially if I feel like betrayed or if I feel like hurt, like somebody really just like, I can't believe it. I'm just like, yeah, then I'm like definitely holding grudges and stuff. But like, I really try my hardest to not do that because I don't like doing that. I really don't like giving things my energy. Like, oh God. And yeah, it took me like a long time though because I really had like really bad anger issues, and I've like this past year like worked on it a lot because yeah, it was bad, and I'm just like, you can't want to spaz on everybody. Like, that's not gonna get you nowhere in life. If you just want to be mad at everybody, like you want to spaz, you want to have an attitude, like you think somebody cares or something, because it's like people really won't care, and it's like that's normal. Like, it's literally just normal life. Like, you're no different from anybody else. It's just like, I mean, we're all unique, but yeah, like you can't change somebody. Like, people are gonna be themselves whether you like it or not. So it's just like better to just control yourself and deal with stuff. But I really like when I feel like betrayed, or I'm just like, dang, I did so much for this person and it just like for no reason because it didn't matter, and like they kind of backstabbed me or whatever. It's just like so hard for me to like forgive people. But you're meant to forgive people, and that's what I'm really working on, like forgiving people, praying for people like that wouldn't want to see me succeed or anything. But like, that's not the point. Like, the point is just wanting everybody to succeed. And I'm not gonna lie, like I worked a lot like this past year on like my energy and just me as a person, because I want to be a good person. Like, I want to be that person that is just like, oh yeah, like Marissa, I know she's there. Like, I know she got us, like, if we really needed, or blase, like, anything. Like, I just want to be that person that spreads positive vibes all the time, because there's really not a lot of people that do that. Like, a lot of people are, like, very just negative in a way, or just, like, yeah, especially to themselves, though. Like, we as people and individuals are so mean to ourselves, and that's why I've been really trying to work on, too, like, telling myself good things, too, because it's, like, people really like it's nobody's job to do that for you. So it's like you really need to do that for yourself, because you're gonna be feeling down a lot if you're not like your biggest hype man, or not even your biggest hype man, but like you can't be mean to yourself at the end of the day. You just can't do that anymore. So yeah, I've definitely been trying to work on like growth, like self growth, and just growth in general, like with friends, like with individuals, because it's really hard to just like grow and change yourself and like do these things. But like, especially being like on social media and like an influencer and everything, it's like I really need to find myself and like what I do believe in and my values, to be able to share my values with other people, because it's like when you're confused, it's hard. Like, I'm not gonna go practice something I don't preach. I mean, preach something I don't practice. It's just like, no. So I'm like, with everything though, like I cannot lie, like I'm just not that type of person. Dang it, I forgot to put the primer on. Oh. No, I'm like really thinking of these off the top of my head. I'm like trying to, what can I share with you guys? But oh yeah, another confession is, if I wasn't doing school for other people, I would definitely have dropped out of school. But I definitely don't recommend dropping out of school. If you have like either the money, the financial aid, or like the motivation or anything to just be in school, get that degree, because like honestly, it's hard. It is really hard, and it's like, who wants to do it? Like, honestly, like, I mean, some people do. And honestly, I used to be that person that, like, I want to go to, like, an Ivy League school and everything. But then it's just, like, I really changed with, like, time. But I still, like, I love learning and everything. But I feel like that's not it anymore, like, in this time or whatever. And then it's, like, this online school is really just killing me. So I'm like, ah. But yeah, I am doing school, like, for my parents, basically, and my family. So, like, I wouldn't drop out. But honestly, if I'm being real with you guys, I do not know what I want to do. Like, I really, really, really want to go to architect school now, but that's not what I was doing, like, before. So it's, like, gonna be completely different from, like, what I'm doing normally. So, yeah, I don't know if that's really gonna work out, but I'm really hoping. I really like architect and I like interior design and things along that sort. So I would love to probably do that with my life instead of like stuff that I don't really want to do, care about, etc. Because honestly, it's just so much. I started school doing business management. Now I'm on multimedia and film because I want to be like a TV host or whatever. But it's just like, what do I really want to do? That's the question. I know that's the question for like everybody. So it's like really just so hard to like figure out what you want to do. So right now I'm just breezing through school. Drop my brush. And yeah. Honestly, also too, like, I am the type of person that's like, I usually like, I'll say what I want to say and like what's on my mind and stuff, but a lot of times I do hold back, and it's just like, if I'm bothered by something, it's because like I don't want somebody to like not like me from like what I say or stuff, because sometimes I can be like a little, come off a little grr, so it's just like I don't want anybody to be like, that rude girl, like whatever, and it's just like, oh. Cause one time, like, I snapped. Cause like, ooh, I wanted to snap on people so bad, like sometimes, but it's just like, dang, they don't really know me, or it's just like, I don't know, I don't want to come off bad, but yeah, that stems back to the anger issues I was telling you guys about. It's really hard out here for me, but yeah. And we are wrapping up to the end of this video. I would love to do another confessions with you guys. Oh, my thing just fell off. But I really do feel like I have a purpose in this world, and my purpose is like help people and do things for other people, and not more for myself but more for like other people. So I really am hoping to fulfill my purpose in this life, and that's like what I wake up every day. I wake up every day just knowing I have a purpose, and everybody should wake up every day knowing they have a purpose. You don't have to necessarily find your purpose, but as long as you believe that you have a purpose and you will fulfill it, you're already ahead of everybody else. So my last confession is gonna be, honestly guys, I really did not know how to do my makeup like at all, like a lick of makeup, like even, okay, this lip looks a little off, y'all. But even before like this year, I really did not know how to like do a thing. So like now when I do my makeup, I have like bought the right products though and everything, because I was really like trying to master doing makeup, and I'm still like in the process, but I'm really proud of it, guys. Like, I'm really, this is like a natural look for me, like very natural, but I'm really proud of how it came out, because honestly I was so trash at makeup before. So great. But thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you guys want to see more confessions or do more videos like this. I'd love to, honestly. I really want to be more connected and more, yeah, just connected with you guys, because I feel like no matter how much you guys like know me, there's still like a lot that I don't show and I don't talk about. So I would honestly love to break my shell, and I feel it coming soon. I am breaking free. But thank you so much for watching. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and become my favorite.